which high-quality ingredients are truly essential for maintaining the silky coat and heavy muscle structure of one of the world's largest and most docile cat breeds. How can you prevent your indoor companion from gaining too much weight, while still ensuring they receive every vitamin and mineral necessary for their long-term health? Hi, welcome back to Paw and Order. My name is Carl, and I am gonna guide you how to select the best food for ragdoll cats, because these fluffy giants deserve a menu that is as special as their personality. Ragdolls are not like every other cat, because they have a very large frame and a very relaxed lifestyle, which means their nutritional needs are quite specific. Today we are going to use very simple step-by-step approach to help you become an expert in feline nutrition so your pet can thrive and stay happy. The very first thing we need to discuss is the importance of high protein content, because ragdolls are essentially big balls of muscle hidden under a lot of beautiful fur. When you are looking at the back of a cat food bag, you want to see a named meat source like deboned chicken or fresh salmon listed as the very first ingredient. You should avoid any products that list meat byproducts or animal meal, because these are often lower quality and harder for your cat to digest properly. Real meat provides the essential amino acids like taurine, which is critical for the heart health and vision of your ragdoll. Because this breed stays quite large, they need this protein to maintain their strength, without adding unnecessary body fat that could hurt their joints. Think of your cat like a gentle athlete who needs clean fuel to keep their body running at its absolute best every single day. By focusing on real meat, you are giving your ragdoll the natural building blocks they would find in the wild, which helps them stay satisfied and full of energy. Hydration is a massive part of a ragdoll's health journey, because many of these cats do not have a strong natural drive to drink water from a bowl. In the wild, cats get most of their water from the fresh meat they hunt, but in our homes many cats eat dry kibble, which is very dehydrating. I always recommend feeding your ragdoll a significant portion of wet canned food every day, to ensure they are getting enough moisture for their kidneys. Wet food helps prevent urinary tract infections and crystals, which can be very painful and dangerous for male ragdolls especially. You can even add a little bit of warm water to their wet food, to make a soup that they will love to lap up with their pink tongues. Providing a constant supply of fresh filtered water in a clean bowl, or a cat fountain is also a great idea, because ragdolls love moving water. When your cat is well hydrated, their skin stays elastic, their fur stays soft, and their internal organs can do their jobs without any extra stress or struggle. Managing the weight of a ragdoll is a unique challenge, because they are naturally large and heavy, but they can easily become obese if they eat too many calories. Unlike some active breeds that run around the house all day, ragdolls are famous for being floppy and relaxed, which means they burn fewer calories than a high-energy cat. You must be very careful not to free-feed your cat, which means leaving a giant bowl of dry food out all day for them to snack on, whenever they are bored. Instead, you should have set meal times in the morning and the evening, so you can control exactly how much they are eating. Use a measuring cup to follow the portions recommended by your vet, and try to avoid giving too many high-calorie treats between meals. If you can still feel your cat's ribs when you pet them but you cannot see them, they are likely at a very healthy weight. Keeping your ragdoll slim is the best way to prevent diabetes and heart disease, which are much easier to prevent than they are to treat later in life. The ragdoll coat is one of their most beautiful features, and the food they eat has a direct impact on how soft and shiny that fur stays throughout the seasons. You should look for cat food that contains healthy fats like omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which are usually found in fish oils or sunflower oil. These oils nourish the skin and help the hair grow strong, so it does not break easily or become tangled in a messy way. A healthy diet also reduces the amount of shedding, which means you will find less hair on your sofa and your black clothes. If your cat's fur looks dry, or if they have a lot of dandruff, it might be a sign that they need more healthy fats in their diet. Some owners like to add a tiny drop of pure salmon oil to the food once a day, to give the coat an extra boost of shine and health. When your ragdoll feels good on the inside, it really shows on the outside through their magnificent and flowing coat, that everyone loves to pet. Many ragdoll cats have very sensitive stomachs, which means they can get an upset belly if their food has too many grains or artificial fillers. Grains like corn, wheat and soy are often used to make cat food cheaper, but they are not a natural part of a cat's diet, and can cause allergies or gas. I suggest looking for grain-free or limited ingredient diets if you notice that your cat has soft stools, or if they vomit their food shortly after eating. Simple recipes with fewer ingredients are much easier for their digestive system to process, and they result in smaller and less smelly litter box visits. You should also introduce any new food very slowly, by mixing a little bit of the new stuff with the old stuff over a period of about 10 days. This gradual change gives the bacteria in their gut time to adjust, so your cat does not feel sick during the transition. A happy stomach leads to a happy cat, who is much more likely to want to cuddle and play with you after their meal. Because ragdolls have such large jaws and teeth, the size and texture of their kibble can actually make a big difference in their dental health. Some dry foods are made with a larger kibble shape that forces the cat to chew thoroughly before they swallow, which helps to scrape away plaque. This mechanical cleaning is great for preventing gum disease and bad breath, which can be a problem for many indoor cats as they get older. If your cat just swallows small kibble whole, they are not getting any of those dental benefits, and the food might not satisfy their hunger as well. You can also find specific dental treats that are very crunchy and designed to keep the teeth white and the gums a healthy pink color. However, remember that dry food alone is not enough to keep the teeth perfect, so you should still try to brush their teeth if they let you. A combination of the right food texture and regular checkups will keep your ragdolls smile bright and help them avoid painful dental surgeries in the future. As ragdolls grow quite slowly and do not reach their full size until they are about 4 years old, their kitten nutrition is very important for a long time. Most experts suggest keeping a ragdoll on a high-quality kitten formula for at least the first 18 months of their life to support their bone development. Kitten food is packed with extra calories and higher levels of calcium and phosphorus, which are the building blocks of a sturdy frame. If you switch to adult food too early, your ragdoll might not reach their full potential size, or they might have weaker bones that are prone to injury. Once they reach the age of 2, you can slowly transition them to an adult maintenance diet that focuses more on weight control and coat health. Always watch your cat's growth progress and talk to your breeder or your vet to see if they are on the right track for their specific age. This slow and steady growth is a unique part of the ragdoll experience, and it requires a patient and informed owner to manage it correctly. Fiber is an often overlooked part of feline nutrition, but it is very important for ragdolls because they spend so much time grooming their long fur. All that hair has to go somewhere, and if it gets stuck in their stomach, it will form a hairball that they have to cough up on your carpet. A diet with a healthy amount of natural fiber helps the hair move smoothly through the digestive tract, so it comes out in the litter box instead of on your floor. You can look for hairball control formulas that use natural fibers like pumpkin or miscanthus grass to keep things moving along properly. Some owners also like to grow a small pot of cat grass inside the house, which provides a fresh source of fiber and mental stimulation for the cat. If your ragdoll is struggling with frequent hairballs, it is a sign that their diet needs a little bit more fiber or that they need more frequent brushing. Keeping the digestive pipes clear is essential for the comfort and happiness of any long-haired breed, especially one as fluffy as the ragdoll. The frequency of feeding is just as important as the quality of the food, and I find that ragdolls do best with 2 or 3 small meals a day. Feeding smaller amounts more often helps to prevent the binge and barf cycle, where a cat eats too fast and then gets sick immediately after. It also keeps their blood sugar levels stable, so they do not get hangry or grumpy between their scheduled meal times. You can use an automatic feeder, if you have a busy work schedule, to ensure your cat gets their breakfast and dinner at the exact same time every day. Cats love routine, and knowing when the food is coming makes them feel much more secure and relaxed in their home environment. If you feed them at the same time you do, you can even enjoy your meals together, which is a great way to bond with your pet. Routine is the key to a stress-free life for both the human and the cat, and it makes managing their diet much easier for you to handle. Let's talk about the unique eating style of ragdolls, because they often like to paw at their food, or pull pieces out of the bowl to eat on the floor. To keep your kitchen clean, you might want to use a large silicone mat under their bowls, to catch any stray pieces of meat or kibble. Many ragdolls also prefer wide and shallow bowls, that do not touch their sensitive whiskers, while they are trying to reach the bottom. Whisker fatigue is a real thing, where the constant pressure on the whiskers causes the cat stress, and makes them lose their appetite. If you see your cat pulling food out of the bowl with their paw, it is a sign that the bowl is too deep, or too narrow for their large face. Switching to a flat plate or a wide ceramic dish can make a huge difference in how much they enjoy their meals. These small adjustments show that you are paying attention to the specific physical needs of your breed, and that you care about their comfort. Avoiding human food is a very important rule for ragdoll owners, because many of the things we eat are actually toxic to cats, or too high in salt. You might think a little piece of cheese, or a bite of your ham sandwich is a nice treat, but it can cause severe stomach upset or even long-term kidney damage. Chocolate, onions, garlic and grapes are extremely dangerous, and should never be anywhere near your cat's reach on the kitchen counter. If you want to give your ragdoll a special treat, stick to plain cooked chicken, or small pieces of freeze-dried fish that have no added salt or spices. By keeping their diet strictly for cats, you are ensuring they stay healthy and do not develop a begging habit that can be very annoying during your own dinner time. It is much better to show your love through play and grooming, rather than through unhealthy snacks that can shorten their life. Being a responsible owner means saying no to those big blue eyes when they are asking for a bite of your pizza. As your ragdoll enters their senior years, usually around age 7 or 8, their nutritional needs will change to support their aging joints and organs. Senior cat food often has less fat but higher levels of antioxidants, and joint supplements like glucosamine to help them stay mobile. You might also notice that their sense of smell and taste decreases, so you might need to warm up their wet food to make it smell more tempting. Older cats also need very high-quality protein that is easy to digest, so their body can maintain its muscle mass without working too hard. Regular vet checkups and blood work are essential during this stage to make sure their kidneys and heart are functioning correctly. Feeding a senior ragdoll is about providing comfort and support, so they can enjoy their golden years in a peaceful and pain-free way. You have been best friends for a long time, and keeping them well fed is the best way to say thank you for all the years of love they have given you. Communication and observation are your best tools for finding the perfect food, because every individual ragdoll is a little bit different in their tastes. Some cats might love chicken but hate fish, while others might prefer a specific brand of kibble over every other kind. You should watch your cat's reaction to their food, and check their energy levels, and the quality of their litter box deposits every single day. If your cat seems bored with their food, you can try rotating between 2 or 3 different flavors of the same brand, to keep things interesting. This provides a variety of nutrients, and keeps the cat excited about mealtime, without causing the stomach upset that comes from switching brands. Learning to read your cat's body language is like learning a new language, and it will help you understand exactly what they need to stay healthy. Your ragdoll cannot tell you in English if their tummy hurts, so you have to be the detective who figures it out through careful observation and love. Thank you so much for joining me today at Paw and Order, to learn about the best food for ragdoll cats, and how to keep your gentle giant in top shape. Remember that nutrition is the foundation of a long and happy life, and by choosing high-quality food you are giving your cat the best gift possible. Keep your English simple, keep your steps clear, and always listen to the needs of your unique pet, because they trust you completely to take care of them. I am Carl, and I am so proud of you for taking the time to educate yourself on feline nutrition, while improving your language skills at the same time. This journey of pet ownership is a beautiful adventure that brings so much joy and peace into our busy lives every day. I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson, where we will explore even more secrets of the animal kingdom together, to make the world a better place for our furry friends. Happy feeding, and may your ragdoll always be as floppy and happy as a cloud in the sky.